Hey, good evening. I got some minutes to kill here, so I'm going to put it to good use. Anyways, ran into an article from the Globe and Mail magazine in the business section, and it's talked about a gentleman who's retired already, and this goes for all the elderly people out there. It has to do with paying for a lot of things or getting expenses built up when you get older, and I have to agree with that because you get older, you run into a lot of health issues, and you have to spend more money, say, on medications and other aids for of wellness, like not just prescription drugs, like say eyeglasses, what else, and other medications for ailments that plague people. But the interesting thing about the article is that he spoke about elderly people or seniors being marginalized and forgotten. And that struck a chord in me. And I'm thinking, if I reach his age, I'll be swept away and basically marginalized and forgotten. But I think it has to do with where elderly people live and where they are seen. Because oftentimes they're not seen as much in society. Because they have no way of getting around, and they can't get around because arthritis plagues the body, and they can't really move out of their homes, and that's understandable. And that's what he was complaining about. This guy was complaining about too. But the big thing when you reach retirement age and reach old age is that the constant worrying about paying for drugs and paying for services like cooking, and they may not be able to get up and cook, and they may not be able to have the mobility to move around and clean their house. So they need to hire cleaners for that. And basically all other issues that plague them, like say driving. Most of them oftentimes either don't have the eyesight, or they basically become forgetful of handling the steering wheel of the car driving around to get to their destinations. So they need some sort of assistance in that broad sense. And to pay for somebody to do that, it's a lot of money. Also, we can't forget nursing home expenses. Because at some point, you're going to put your elderly relative in a nursing home, and it's going to come out of your pocketbooks if you're an adult child. So those are the constant worries that old people have to worry about. And with the aging population increasing and the birth rates going down this decade, and in the years to come, the problem's only going to get worse. And that's all I have for now.